Okay, this is homework help S.4 area of trapezoids. Again, just to remind you, you know that this is a trapezoid because it has only one pair of parallel lines. Only one pair of parallel lines makes it a trapezoid. So again, first thing you do, because we're dealing with area, is get out your reference sheet. And if you notice all the way at the top, you will see that a trapezoid area is 1/2 height times the sum of the two bases. So first thing you do is you write down the formula. Area equals 1/2 times the height times base 1 plus base 2. Again, remember the two bases are the ones that are parallel to each other, the ones that never meet. If you extend these lines, they are going to meet. Therefore, these are my two bases. Okay, so what we're going to do is fill in the numbers. So area equals 1/2 times what is the height? The height is the distance between the two bases. So if you look right here, you'll see that the height is 40. And very important to remember that the height makes a 90-degree angle with the base. Okay, so the height is 4 times, open the parentheses, base 1 plus base 2. Doesn't matter what order you put it in, you'll get the same answer. So 2 plus 3, my two bases. Okay, again, once you have this done, just follow the order of operations. We always do parentheses first. So 2 plus 3 is going to give me 5 times 4 times 1/2. And you can just go ahead and just punch them into the calculator. So 1/2 is the same as saying 0.5. So 0.5 times 4 times 5 equals 10. So area is equal to 10. My units are yards. And because it is area, it is always squared. Okay, let's take a look at another example. This time they say, what is the missing length? So they give us the area is 95 and they want us to find the missing length. Same process, go ahead and write down the formula. 1/2 times the height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, fill in the information that you know. So I know that the area from right here is 95. So instead of A, I'm going to put 95 equals 1/2 times the height. Do I have the height? Again, the height is a vertical distance between the two bases. I have it as S, so I'm going to write it as S times base 1 plus base 2, so 7 plus 12. Again, do order of operations. 7 plus 12 is 19 times S times 1/2 equals 95. Okay, can go ahead and combine what's 1/2 times S times 19. Well, I can just do 0.5 times 19 to simplify this. So 0.5 times 19 equals 9.5. So 95 equals 9.5 S. Okay, how do I get S on its own? I have to get rid of 9.5. Well, the operation between 9.5 and S is multiplication. So to get rid of it, I need to divide both sides by 9.5. When I divide both sides by 9.5, this side is going to cancel with this, leaving just S. And on this side, I'm going to have 95 divided by 9.5. And I'm going to get S is equal to 10. Again, my units are centimeters. And because I'm dealing with height, it's just centimeters. Okay, so that's how you deal with trapezoids. I'll show you one more question because after you get above 60, they're going to start giving you word problems. So we'll go ahead and work out the word problems. It's exactly the same thing, it's just in terms of a word. So again, it's still a trapezoid, so you write down your formula is 1/2 times height times base 1 plus base 2. Fill in the information you know. So a trapezoid has an area of 105. So it has an area of 105. So that's A is 105 equals 1/2 times, what's the height? One base, the height measures 10 feet. So height is 10 times one base is 5 feet, so 5 plus, and it's asking me the length of the other base. So I'll just put it as base 2 just to remind me what I'm looking for. Okay, again, all this is an equation. There's several things that you could do. What I'm going to do is go ahead and simplify 1/2 times 10 because that's 1/2 times 10. So if you, again, take your calculator, 1/2 is 0.5 times 10 equals 5. Bring everything else down. 105 equals 5, parentheses, 5 plus B2. Okay. Now there are two things that you could do here. You could either open the house, or because this is the product of multiplication, you could divide by 5. I'm going to go ahead and open the house. Okay. So 105 equals, and remember you have to say hi to everyone in the house. 5 times 5 is 25 plus, bring the plus sign down, 5 times B2 is 5B2. Once it gets to this, this is a two-step equation. Go ahead and get rid of this. How to get rid of 25? Move it to the other side. It's going to be subtract 25. Now it's gone. So 105 minus 25 is 80 equals 5b squared. Again, the operation between 5 and b squared is multiplication. So to undo multiplication, we're going to divide both sides by 5. These two are going to cancel, just leaving b2 right here, equals 80 divided by 5, which is 16. So b2 is equal to 16. Again, as long as you have the formula sheet, all you have to do is write down the formula and plug in the numbers.